So here we are at Pharma 24. My name is Richard Blyth. I'm Chief Marketing and Product Officer at Sciensus, and we're proud sponsors of the Digital Patient Engagement category at the awards. Something that's very close to our heart and a big part of where we've been driving our business over the recent years. And I'm joined here with winner Jane and her team at ViiV.
My name's Jane Saunders and I'm the CX Transformation Lead for Europe for ViiV Healthcare.
So I really liked your the community aspect of your submission. How did that work? Tell me about it.
Well, at ViiV we're all about partnering with our community in the HIV space in everything that we do, and in that way we make sure that everything that we deliver to the community is with them in mind, and they've helped us on that journey every step of the way. So it's a really essential component of how we operate.
Yeah, I mean it's we run a community for a rare disease actually.
Yeah.
And it's not always the easiest thing to set up. So how did you go about that?
We've just got very established good relationships and networks, I would say, over the course of time that we've built up. So the origins of our campaign were actually in Germany, and we've got a fabulous patient affairs team in Germany who really have spearheaded this piece of work and worked very closely in partnership with the community in Germany to develop the first wave of the campaign. And then as a European team, we've taken the baton from them and we're looking to really extend the reach of this campaign now across the rest of Europe. The key thing that we're doing every step of the way is looking to iterate and improve and drive continuous improvements so that we can reach as many people living with HIV as possible in the right way for them. So we're looking at channel selection, looking at content selection, messaging, and really all of the omni-channel mix to make sure that we are delivering for our community across Europe.
And is it a digital community?
Well, we're all digital, aren't we?
Yeah.
To a greater or lesser extent, but we're really looking to really closely understand the digital preferences of our community to make sure that we engage with them in the best way possible.
Big focus on patient engagement, as always at these events. There seems to be even more focus on the digital aspects of that as well. And that's a big part of what we do at Sciensus, and we believe that actually it's the best solution for the patient is not pure digital. We think there's some human element to that required as well.
Yeah.
What's your perspective?
Well, I mean, absolutely. We're all human beings, aren't we? And so I talk in terms of recipes for success. So it's defining, really getting close to the community to understand their needs, and then designing the best ways to engage with them. And it's never going to be a one-size-fits-all per country, per individual. So this is where the skill and the expertise of the cross-functional team comes in at ViiV. So we work in a really cross-functional way, whether it's CX people, whether it's our medical team, patient affairs leads, to look at how we can build and deploy the right mix to reach people.
Yeah. Okay. I think the other interesting thing is you can't take patient engagement with you as a given. There's many different options, isn't there, for patients, for consumers generally. So it's really about trying to understand what's important to patients that's actually going to keep them coming back to you and keep them engaged in the program.
Yeah.
And that's an interesting challenge.
Yeah, well, I think the world of HIV is quite unique, and actually some of the early learnings that came from the team in Germany are that people living with HIV like to see representation in the campaigns and the content that we develop. So the team worked directly with people from the community who boldly put their faces and their names to the campaign, as well as just helping to create things behind the scenes. And in that way you really can then build a movement essentially of empowerment, and that's what we're setting out to achieve.
And how did you find the patients? Was it through the advocacy groups?
Basically through advocacy groups, through relationships. We pride ourselves on exactly that. So we've got very close relationships with a lot of our sector stakeholders.
So what's next? What happens next? Roll out across Europe?
Roll out across Europe, but we see this very much as a journey. At ViiV, our mission is to leave no person living with HIV behind, and we'll keep going. So, learning as we go every step of the way. So the next wave is really looking at how we can understand much more about specific subpopulations who are living with HIV and how we can best support and empower them, really to have a voice so that they know how to represent themselves when they're talking to their HCPs and they can ask for the best care possible. We'll keep going.
It's really inspirational stuff. It's been great talking to you, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much.